So I said I would do tutorials on this channel, and here's my first tutorial. Now, first I'm going to start off by moisturizing my face with the MAC Fix Plus spray. I'm letting that dry so I can go ahead and apply my primer, which is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer that I got from Sephora, and I absolutely love it. It feels so silky smooth going on. Now I apply primer with my fingers, so just make sure to rub it all in, and also make sure my hands are nice and clean, as you always should before you put on makeup. Never use dirty hands or unwashed hands, especially when you're touching your face. Next, I'm going to go ahead and start the process of priming my lips with Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm. Then apply Urban Decay Primer Potion to my lids. Now, I've heard some people say this is really drying, but as I moisturize every time before I put this on, I don't feel it. But it's my favorite primer, so even if I did, I probably wouldn't stop using it. Next, I'm going to apply MAC Soft Orchid Paint Pot to my lids to act as a base. Now, as you see, it shows up kind of lightly on me, which is why I love it, because it helps the colors pop a little more. And I bring it up just a little bit. Taking my MAC palette, I'm taking the MAC color Saddle, and applying it in my upper crease, or what I like to call an upper crease, and kind of sort of in my crease, so just below my eyebrow. And I'm applying this with my Sigma Fluffy brush. I believe this is my E40 brush from Sigma. Now this is also going to act as the transition color. Next, I'm taking the color Texture, which is a darker brown, and applying it in my actual crease. Now, I'm using my Sigma pencil brush for this. There are crease brushes, but I just like the way that this gets into my crease, so I can actually apply the color there and see it. Now I'm taking this coppery golden color from my Coastal Scents 252 palette, and this is going to be applied all over the lid. Have I mentioned how much I love this palette in any of my other videos? I don't know if I have, but if I haven't, I love this palette. And I almost forgot, because I'm going to be putting stuff on my waterline, I applied the paint pot to my lower lash line, I guess if we want to call it that, or my lower under eye part, whatever that name is. And I'm also taking that same coppery color and applying it around the inner part of my lower eye. Again, using my Sigma pencil brush. So I'm just using the Return of Sexy palette because my matte carbon, it's dark, but I don't like how light it is, if that makes sense. It's not dark enough. So I'm just taking the black out of my Return of Sexy palette and applying it around the outer portion of my eye and on my lid. Now it looks a little messy here, or a little too far low here, or at least in my opinion, but we are gonna clean it up a little later. Now I'm not going too dark, as I don't like or I haven't attempted yet even, the super dark dramatic smoky eye look. I like the softer, more subtle version of it where it's just a little teeny tiny smoked out. So I'm taking my MAC pencil in Feline. I'm just lining my waterline in black. Next, I'm taking the color Jest and applying it under my brow bone to use as a highlighter. I applied the rest of my face, the foundation, mascara, eyeliner, and whatnot off screen. So this is what the look looks like when it's cleaned up. Now I'm taking my sleek contour kit and I'm just contouring my face. And I don't do a very heavy contour because I don't want very harsh lines. I don't have a long face. It's kind of short and stubby. But so I don't want it to be super obvious that I'm, contouring. And this is also the look with the light lip color. And I'm about to put, this is the next fad from MAC Lipglass. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like with a darker color. Now this is using my red Enriched pencil from MAC, and I'm just using it to line my lips. And then taking my Riri lipstick and filling it in. If you want that bolder kind of look. So there's the option of having it softer, which is a nice pink lip gloss, or darker with a red lipstick. And instead of using a lipstick, I'm using my Makeup Forever HD setting powder to set the lipstick so it stays longer. And then I'm going to go ahead and reapply it. So this is the completed look, and I was attempting to try and style my hair a little bit. I can't do too much with it as these twists are just about ready to come out. So all I did was take a small section from the front, put it in a braid, and tie it back so it's out of my face, but there's still hair framing my face. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the completed cleaned up look. Oh, and if you see me singing, yeah, I do that. All right.